Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound for Oakland in this one, number 47. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ready to go? And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball. The pitch. And it's even up. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do, is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now, Ty France. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering way off the plate. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. On the ground to third. The throw to first. That's out number 3. We're midway in inning number 1. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here in the East Bay, today's starting pitcher, George Kirby.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
That smash towards center. Makes the grab, one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pollock quickly throws it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Next offering is fouled back.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 2 outs. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So to a boarded 2 outs, scoreless game. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Next pitch is outside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Goes down looking. We move to the second here in Oakland. No score. Second inning set to go. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Bleday has a beat on it. Now all even up. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Kicks and deals. Strike 2. The pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Suarez on at first. Nobody out.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Now it's Tom Murphy. The pitch. There's a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And he deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Awesome play there. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The 2-1. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Two come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now 2-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Chase Peterson. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next pitch is outside. Langoliers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Can't field it cleanly. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
And now number 49. And that one wrapped foul. First and second here, no outs. The next pitch misses, and it's a full count. Next pitch is popped up.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
2 on, 1 out. Nick Allen up next for the A's.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And there's a ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Yuri Ruiz in the on-deck circle for the A's. And a 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yuri Ruiz. Up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side. France gets it to first. That ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That clips the corner.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Laureano hauls it in, and there's one away.
Number 44, designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And the righty deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Jared Kelenic. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. France off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Kemp. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that will drop foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one missing low.
2-2.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brent Rooker. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Next one misses. 3-2 now. Kicks and fires. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
And a 2-1 on the way. Good eye right there. J.J. Bleday next to bat for the A's. And the right-hander deals. And he takes a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
This one in the air right field. He's under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Left-hand batter waits, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. The A's strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Two now. Lifted in the air right center field. Laureano settles under it. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. And fouled off. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So here's Murphy now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Double play ball to second. There's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's nothing. Back in Oakland, bottom of the 4th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In the dirt. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. The Y to kick the pitch. Two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan. No doubt.
Number 49 up next for the A's.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And there's the strike. That one the other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, A.J. Pollock. Righty delivers. No. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. (3-1) is on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Jose.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Flied to right his first time.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate gets to it and knocks it down. He doesn't have a play, and the bases are now loaded.
Now batting, designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a pitch. That one is upstairs.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a 3-1 on the way. That to right. Laureano trying to get there. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Number 47 will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 36.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Jared Kelly.
And now it's going to be Jared Kelnick. Crawford, the runner at third. Caballero on at first with 2 down. Smoked into left, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 down. Eugenio Suarez will hit next. And a swing and a miss. Here's a 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Long, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fujinami, the right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. Slow roller to third. Peterson whips it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs, 1 hit, an error, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the A's 0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Matt Brash.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
47, Matt Brash.
Digging in for Oakland,
Leading
Nick
off
Allen.
for the A's, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
The pitch. Check swing went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Fought off foul. And here it comes. That's a little bit low. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Got a hard-throwing right-hander up as well. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony.
Here's Tony Kemp.
Kemp.
Next pitch inside, 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two and 1 now. On the ground left side, 6, 4. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. Right-handed reliever clips the corner, and the count 1-2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.